What's up, YouTube? This is Novadella Investment back with another video. I think the last time we updated you all last week, the account was sitting at around $11,000 and I think 700. As you can see, this week the account is sitting at $12,000 and 689. So we've made some gains in the market this week. We've also made some gain. We've also deposited some money into the account. So I wanted to go back and reflect on this portfolio. So basically, I started back in January of 2018, and then we built this account up from there all the way up to around $15,000 in the middle of 2021. We took some money out to make a big purchase, then managed to build it back up, both deposit in funds and market gains back up to around $18,000 early this year, and then we took some money out again to invest in some real estate notes. So now we're starting from scratch, and we started about a month ago, and we started back at around $6,000 back in February, so around $5,000 back in February. And our goal is to build this account up to 100K and on to 1 million. And the plan is to not withdraw any more money out of this account until we hit those milestones. The plan is to keep this thing going and share this journey with you all. So I'm happy you all are here. I'm excited, like I said before, and let's embark on this journey together. So please subscribe, and so you can be updated when I make new videos, as I'll be doing these updates more frequently as we go along. So with that said, let's go over the performance of this portfolio. So as you can see down here, the money weighted rate of return is around 139%. This is the overall return for the overall portfolio. So granted, it doesn't mean much since we've had all these withdrawals. So but I just want to show you that number. So the annual average return, as you can see, is 15%, which is really good for this portfolio. So over the last year, it's been 15%, and then year to date, so since January, we've done around 10%. So this month, we've done around 10% with the dividend, so and $96 in dividends earned, which is pretty good. And then our market gain is around $979 for the month, for the last 3 months. Sorry, not this month, but the last 3 months. Now moving on to this month, as you can see here, 7% is what we're on. This portfolio has done. $831 gained this month via the market, and $35 in dividends earned this month. And then here you can see the net cash flow for the month. And then for the week, you can see we've done around 2% this week, which is pretty good because the market was pretty up and down all week this week. And then we've gained about $240 this week, and $15 in dividends earned for the week. Not going to do the day because this is just for Friday, and the numbers are insignificant, so not much to see here. So moving on down to some of the holdings in this portfolio, as you can see, we have the standard S&P 500. One might say this is overkill, but I like the diversification of this portfolio. I might shrink it in the future, but for now, this is what it is going to be. So as you can see, I have the S&P VU Vanguard ETF, S&P 500 ETF, Global Value. These pies here are all M1 Finance's expert pies. If you go into M1 Finance and look at their expert pie, you'll see all these different pies to choose from, and I went ahead and selected these because these are has had great history as far as performance history over the last 5 to 10 years. Moving on down, as you can see, Vanguard Information Technology, SMH, QQQM. Reason why I have QQQM as opposed to QQQ is because QQQM is pretty much the same, but cost less as far as on the expense ratio. SCHG, IWY, JPM, Visa, XLK, TSM, JEPI. I really love JEPI. Monthly dividend pay there. Covered call ETF. Gold. I love how I'm holding on to gold. because you'll find that on down days, down weeks, down months within the market, gold normally does well as like a hedge against the market. DGRO and DRW. Yes, I know most people would like to choose one over the other, but I just want to hold both. SCHD, everyone's favorite, is in here. Pfizer, I've been holding on to Pfizer for a long time, and I want to keep it that way. Roper Technologies, Lowe's, Walgreens. Walgreens has done poorly within this portfolio over the last 3 or 4 years. I think this is my longest hold within this portfolio, and then so we're going to continue to hold. I mean, we'll see what the future looks like for that. JEPQ is in here, another cover call ETF. SOXQ. So these are all semiconductors. SOX. Yes, I like the technology ETFs. I'm in love with them. I'm obsessed with them, I guess. COWS is in here. ITW, ASX. And then I have 2 Bitcoin ETFs. I have the Fidelity Wise Bitcoin, and I have the iShares iBit, and I also have the cannabis specialty pie that M1 Finance offers, which contains. Let's take a look at that one specifically. So that one has CGC, Canopy Growth, some of the larger names within the cannabis industry, ACB, Cron, and TLRY. So these stocks have performed really not performed well over the last year or so, but with all the legalizations and the deregulationing happen within the cannabis industry, I have faith that these stocks are going to start moving here in the next future, or not, but we'll see. But I only have a small amount, and the account, I plan on not being too exposed to that industry, but I would like to own a small percentage of it. Clearway Energy is also in here. Everyone's favorite, the Yield Max. So this is the Yield Max overall fund, that the universal fund that contains all the other Yield Max funds like Coney and Tesla and AMZY and so on and so forth. All those are in this. Are inside the Yield Max General. I'm not that ballsy to hold on to Tesla or one of the other individual Nvidia, one of the other individual Yield Max funds. So here we are. So let's keep going. So Vodafone, I still have it in here. This and Walgreens have been my 2 longest holding, along with Pfizer as well, in this portfolio, and I'll just continue to hold it. YMAG, another Yield Max. Magnificent ETF, cover call ETF. SVOL is also in here. I really like SVOL. I really love SVOL, actually. Devo is in here. SPYI, FEPI. I love FEPI. Another Yield Max, and then SPYG is what I'm looking to add. So these are all stocks I'm looking to add in the next couple of weeks. So SPYG, another growth ETF. I love growth. AGNC, monthly dividend payer. Apple, another. Not to be confused with the Apple technology Apple, but this is a hospitality REIT. Armor Residential REIT. So this is another monthly dividend payer. Dynex, another EFC, EPR. Really like EPR. Good. Gladstone Commercial, LTC, Main Street Capital, PFLT, PBR. Is what I'm looking to add. I'm not chasing the high yield dividends, but I've owned this stock before, and I want to grab it again while I can, because I feel like I'm getting it at a discount. PSEC is in here, and then we're going to finish it off with Realty Income, and then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of T. Rowe Price for now. So that's what the portfolio holds. Let's flip over to the dividend tracker and see what the numbers look like. So, as you can see for the portfolio, year to date in dividends, this is just dividend, focused on dividend. This is not even including growth. So let's keep that in mind. So just dividends alone, year to date, $138 in dividends is what we've done. The monthly average is around $40. And then for May, we'll be picking up $26 in dividends. And then the annual income for dividends is a measly 481. But laugh now, but 3 or 4 years from now, you'll see that obviously that number is gonna jump between the portfolio performance and the contributions that we're gonna make over time. And then here you see the weekly summary as far as who's paying us what. So we're getting about $3.21 from BNDX, JEPI, JEPQ, and Low. So we got that the first week of May. This past week we got $17, and this was basically gonna be our biggest week this month. And those were from ULTY, YMAG, and YMAX, so all the YMAX ETFs. And then for next week, we'll be getting a payout from DES, DON, FEPI, and FPYI. And then we're gonna finish off May with some dividends rolling in about $2. Hey, coffee. Not even a coffee, but hey, every bit counts, right? We'll just reinvest the dividends to keep it moving. We'll take what we can get. So DGRW, Divo, and SVOL will be paying us a total of $2.10. That's going to bring our monthly total to $26 for the month of May. And so, hey, I'm just a little update for you all to see how the portfolio is doing. Thank you all for watching the channel. Please comment. Let me know what you guys like, what y'all want to see. How do you guys view the portfolio? Am I over diversified? I know I'm super redundant as far as the holdings within the portfolio, but I'm really interested in hearing you all advice. So please chime in and let's chat. Until next time, see you. Have a good one. Take care.